Google. No, why would you say this? Okay, so you probably saw this week that Google made a big step forward in their quantum computing capabilities, and in the blog post that they made to talk about this, they said, the results lend credence to the notion that quantum computation occurs in many parallel universes. No, it doesn't. I'm not an expert on quantum computing by any means. Essentially, it's just a way of speeding up calculations by taking advantage of weird quantum mechanical phenomena. Things like superposition and entanglement and stuff like that. And when we start talking about quantum mechanics, it's important to remember that there are different ways to interpret what's actually going on. Right, like the math works really well, but what it's actually doing, what's actually physically happening, is really weird to understand because the rules of quantum mechanics are not like the rules of the macroscopic everyday world. Quantum mechanics is very probabilistic. When we talk about the behaviors of really small things, we talk about the probability that they'll be certain places or be behaving certain ways. We can kind of understand this with macroscopic examples, right? You flip a coin, and while it's in the air, there's a 50% chance it's going to land on heads and 50% chance it's going to land on tails, and we don't know which one it is. And then it lands, and we know, and that would be like measuring the state of a particle. We could figure out where it actually is. There is an interpretation of quantum mechanics called the many worlds interpretation that says when that coin lands, if it lands on heads in this universe, there exists another universe where it lands on tails. For every possible quantum mechanical outcome, there is a different universe where that thing happens. But this is just one interpretation of quantum mechanics, and it's not even the most commonly used one. A quantum chip performing well is an amazing result, but it doesn't have anything to do with validating one particular interpretation of quantum mechanics. This statement doesn't really have anything to do with everything else that's in this article. But now all the headlines on this subject read like this, and everyone's talking about parallel universes for some reason. So cut that out. Parallel universes, not the takeaway here.